Hey there, and welcome to Great Aging. Today we're going to do a deep dive into how an exercise and fitness program can benefit your healthy aging. Check it out. Hey YouTubers, Sarah here, and this is Great Aging. And I'm a nurse, and I have a background in fitness. This program is for those of us who are 40, 50, 60 plus years of age and are just starting to feel the effects of aging on our bodies and want a program that empowers us to lifestyle enhancements, to improve our quality of life, our energy, our vitality, and joy as we age. If you like what you're seeing, please push the like button, and better yet, subscribe to my channel. Great Aging has a new episode about every 2 weeks because I got a day job. And today's episode is going to be all about empowering your fitness or your movement program. And why is it so important? Because an exercise program really informs us about our body's changes and also how to better support our bodies with these changes. It's also a key foundational element to just about any health program for people of any age, as it enhances just about every body system that we have and really improves the quality of our life. So an exercise program can take on a myriad of forms for you, and we're going to identify what works best for you today. It could be yoga, it could be hiking, it could be walking, it could be swimming, could be taking a Zumba class, getting on your Peloton, or just simple stretch exercises that you do at your desk. So some of you already have a movement program that you have identified. It works great for you, and that's wonderful. Keep it up. For those of you who don't have a movement program, we're going to focus today on what works best for you and that we can do safely and comfortably. So let's look at the role of pain in this process for you, because you might be coming into this program with some kind of arthritis. You might be rehabbing an injury. You might be experiencing some kind of chronic illness that holds you back. And I really want to validate what pain is and what it can do to our motivation, to our coping skills, even our mood. But one of the best painkillers that is emitted naturally in our brains that can also help with stress is endorphins. And endorphins are secreted when we exercise. So the most important part of any kind of recovery program is to get some kind of movement involved. And what's really important to stress here is if you have any limitations set by a healthcare provider, make sure you're identifying a program that doesn't exceed those limits. So I really encourage us right now to make a commitment to work in concert with our bodies. That is, to listen to our bodies. Our bodies will tell us if we're pushing too hard. They'll also tell us to take a day off. Sometimes it's going to tell us that I'm being lazy right now, and then we have to counteract that. So now, grab a pen and paper and let's sit down and identify what can I do physically that's safe and comfortable, that gets my heart rate up and expands my breathing. So my key point here is to do what you can with what you got. And that's so important. I'm going to say it again. Do what you can with what you got. You might have been a marathon runner, but you can't do that anymore. So what can you do with what your body's capabilities are in the moment? So how much activity do we need? Well, this comes straight from the Mayo Clinic, but there's so many iterations and bachelor's degrees on the recommendations of aerobic activity to increase your health and wellness. Right now they're recommending about 150 minutes a week of moderate activity. That would be a walking program, a biking program, doing yard work, mowing the lawn, that kind of thing. More vigorous activity would be brisk walking. It might be a running program, a swimming program, using any kind of resistance machines that really get your heart rate up, doing any activities that include body weight resistance, or maybe using resistance paddles in the swimming pool, rock climbing. There's so many different things. And again, this has to be an activity that works for your body, and we've already identified that. Short and frequent also work. So instead of thinking you have to do all your activity in one sitting, you can get up from your desk once an hour and walk 250 steps. This all can add up to a lot of activity over the course of the day and still give you the same health benefits. To complement this fitness and aerobic activity, they're recommending a couple days a week that you spend doing resistance exercises. And this can either be hand weights at home, it could be a stretch cord, it could be doing body weight exercises, or spending some time in the gym. But you really want to try to hit every major muscle group in that routine. The wonderful thing about YouTube is there's so many trainers out there and so much creativity. And also to really pay attention to is to reduce our sitting time. Sitting is the new smoking. So you want to reduce the amount of extended period of time that you spend sitting. Sitting can really result in metabolic changes that make it much more challenging to lose weight and to keep it off. So if all of that was way too much information, just shoot for 30 minutes a day of getting your heart rate up, opening your lungs. Let's go. Oh my gosh, look at this view. Did I mention exercising in nature is one of the most powerful motivators? It's also an incredible mood lifter. So not only exercise, but get outside, get in nature, and let nature support your process. So we're going to talk a little bit about wearable technology and how that can support your fitness program. So wearable technology are smartwatches, Fitbits, pedometers. They're basically designed to be worn throughout the day. They're equipped with different sensors, algorithms, and accompanying mobile apps. And they're great for all kinds of activities. I use mine mostly for a walking program. It tracks how many steps I take every day, and I've got a personal goal of 10,000 steps every day. It shows me my heart rate. It also shows me the number of active minutes that I've spent, and it shows me how many calories I've burned over the course of the day. And the great thing is when you wear them all day long, they can also track your sleep pattern. So wearable technology is probably one of the best investments that you can make as you're embarking on a fitness program. And it doesn't have to break your bank. They can be as cheap as $50, or it could be an app on your phone, as long as you carry your phone around with you during your activities. And the reason it's so important is because the combination of this positive reinforcement with a direct feedback about your activities help really support your commitment to your fitness program. So to sum up, you've been inspired today to come to this video. That means you're motivated to get started on a fitness program. You've also identified something that you can do that works for your body, that you can do safely and comfortably, and you've cleared it with your doctor. We've also talked about the recommendations, how much time you should spend doing it, also how you can mix it up with strength training programs as well. Talked about wearable technology, which can really reinforce your motivation and commitment. And last but not least, get a support system. And this could be a group that you find online. It could be a walking group that you commit to every week. Get your family members involved also to support you on those days where you're trying to talk yourself out of going for a walk. I hope you've gotten a lot out of this. Make sure to push like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. So to sum up, what am I saying? I'm so tired. I can't do this anymore.